Hello and welcome to ATK42 Games. I'm your host, Alex. I didn't realize I had everything muted. Hi, David. I hope you enjoy your Monster Hunter. Good to see ya. God damn it. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Okay. In my defense, it has been a good long time since I actually sat down and streamed. I didn't even have everything set up since the last time I reformatted my computer, which was like, what, a month and a half ago, give or take? So, you know, you gotta cut me a little bit of slack. Anyway, we're playing Return to Monkey Island. Boy, I have been waiting for this game. I'm really excited. It's always a good time when there's a new Monkey Island coming out. So I haven't played any of this game yet. In fact, my old roommate James just got it for me, so I installed it and I was just like, I'm gonna stream. You know, Casa. So let's go check out this.
Want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Yeah, Guybrush?
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
True.
In the old days, you became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
Yes. Treasure huntery.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
There's a lot. Hey, Swank! Thank you.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
I'm really excited to sit down and play this game. I think I have the game up too loud, though. Oh yeah, I most definitely do. There we go. That should, that should do it. That should make it so that everybody can hear me, even if crazy shit's going on screen. Mighty Pirate. Hell yeah. I sure hope so. I purposely avoided going to your streams so that I wouldn't be spoiled. Hey Gamer Dane, how's it going? Also, hey Popsy Professor. Ah, man. Everybody's coming in.
You became a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth. Treasure hunting is important for any pirate.
Yeah, it is.
The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Swank. That's not a bad call, I think. Although, you can practice in private. Also, I'm doing rather well. How about you, Gamer Dane?
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy.
The security was heavy.
This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at
I'm
the
doing
time.
good. Should have completely read that
Things
message.
took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials.
I don't remember this letter.
Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck.
It's the ransom letter.
I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine.
Yeah. Poor Otis. He gets he gets his shit kicked in. We're pulling this up on the V screen. Ah, lovely. So you'll all get to see what's going on with this game. I am so excited to play this game. I honestly have not played Monkey Island 5 yet. It shouldn't matter too much, given that the only games that really have anything to do with each other in the Monkey Island series, also thanks for the follow, GamerDane. The only games that have anything to do with each other in the series are Monkey Islands 2 and 3. Or at least, that's how it works in my headcanon.
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Yeah.
Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. You had to brew us. On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrot. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other.
Yeah, they did.
The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists.
Yes. All those tourists that came to Monkey Island.
LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface.
Oh, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Sage-Ale.
We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure.
I'm really happy to see you, Sage-Ale. Like, I'm glad you've finally been able to catch a stream.
I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought.
And what a brilliant stream to catch.
It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that?
She's magic.
I defeated LeChuck, and he basically exploded. It was the beginning of something magical.
Aww. Thanks, Elaine.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Oh, is this just gonna go over all the previous games? Fair, fair.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle. Good times.
Yes, you did.
The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
Fair. I figured a few
One time,
people might.
Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course. The guy never gives up.
Hey, Guybrush. You gave her the cursed diamond ring. That's your fault.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture.
Again? That was your fault? My guy.
I got buried alive. I erupted a volcano on purpose. There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine.
And also got eaten by a snake. Hello, Totem Doffs? Nice to meet you. How are you doing?
It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle.
Oh, yeah, no, Herbie's not being obnoxious. He's being a very good boy. He's just laying nearby, just chilling on the ottoman. Oh, I'm doing pretty alright. To be quite honest, I woke up from a nap after... Well, yeah, I woke up from a nap and got this going. Hell yeah, Murray.
Things backfired on LeChuck because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, matchmaker. This was a great day. Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scumbar handle the catering.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad call.
This is the daisy we stomped on together. Wedding traditions are weird. It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match. I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation. I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Yeah, the more you know.
Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
Solid.
Oh man, this was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Ah, Monkey Island 4.
Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her.
Yep.
The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it?
Yeah, it was kind of just an amalgamation of golden person, monkey head, and bronze hat. Fair.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. I made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't help with anything, but I had fun doing it.
Well,
Then
you know.
there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed.
Ah, so that's what happens in 5.
I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
Heh.
The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death. Except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
Yeah.
Love did win out in the end. Elaine wasn't fooled by LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should
Oh.
have trusted her less. Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure. I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Yeah. Wonderful. All right. Good recap. Good recap. Also, hey Ark. Good bit. Should I go for less story mode or more story mode? Boy, what a hard choice. I know you'll get an opportunity. I know you'll get an opportunity, Sage-Hill.
Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
Alright, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next?
Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents.
Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells.
Don't worry. I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Man, this really does pick up right after Monkey 2.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir.
Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there.
Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those.
No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
Wow.
Well, you and about a bajillion other people, Sage Hill. You and about a bajillion
I
other
once got a
people.
scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
Yeah? Oh, hey Archie, how's it going?
Sounds real.
What happened to the weenie sign? Oh, good. Double click to run. I'm glad to hear it.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
You know what? That's fair.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil.
Ah, he's dead to the world.
Oof. What is on my to-do list? Buy scurvy dogs. Good to know. Nice.
What should we do next?
We gotta get scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Okay, fine. We'll get scurvy
I once
dogs.
had the hiccups for...
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor. They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
Cute.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Understandable. I'm sure he does.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money.
Oh, hey, Havorius. How's it going? Just home from work decompressing? That's fair. I hope this is relaxing for you. And yeah, the voice acting is pretty decent.
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Please.
Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Aw. No, that's completely understandable. Sleep well, Popsy, Prof.
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Ooh. Spooky. Yeah, I'll agree with you on that one. Oh, whoops.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
That's gross.
Good, you unlocked it.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
There's a dead rat.
Gross. It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece
Aw,
of 8.
poor spider.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Agreed. Wait until you see the scurvy dogs.
In France, they call a scurvy dog.
You know what? That's fair.
Four butts.
Ugh, what is this stuff? It smells the same as the toilet. Gross. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Gabrush.
I can stand on my head.
Okay.
Smells like grog. We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Okay.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
Oh, I'd love to, but
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
yeah, I'm disappointed too, kid.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
So I have the outhouse key, which is attached to a peg leg.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Boom!
Ha! He's dead to the world.
Fake coin equals parrot. Fake coin
I
plus
want to
parrot.
get two scurvy dogs at the same time.
Okay. So I can only use the outhouse key on what it's designed to be used for.
Hey, look! I'm returning the key.
You want a medal?
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Can we get a mug of grog, please?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Valid point. Okay, so honestly, this mysterious pile looks like a dead rat.
Did you know your feet won't smell?
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin.
Oh. I just didn't right click on it.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Valid.
What?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Gross.
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
Goal
We're good.
achieved.
Right. Just kidding. Here's yours.
No, that is a plug from the fucking bathroom.
So good. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox. I wonder where those two people we were following went.
Yeah. I feel that. I feel that,
That's
Professor.
my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Ah, yes, the fun run. It is not actually a spitting contest. Okay, let's see. Mess around and explore, check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog. Practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at a wishing well, and find our real parents. F. Yeah, let's race.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go! I win!
Sweet.
Hey, hands off.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal
Gotta run.
How rude.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Well,
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
I guess we're picking up the ketchup.
You should put that on your scurvy dog.
That is the idea. Yum.
Yuck! I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
I want to feed the duck.
I have an extra tooth in the back. I can feel it with my tongue.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
That list style brought to you by United Goose Game. Oof. You're not wrong, though. Search for a 4-leaf clover? Yeah, why not?
Let's look for a 4-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Found it.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
Wow, that looks fun. Now, question is, did I miss anything back here? Oh,
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat. Shot from
Wow.
cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage that way. Then, people noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell that one side is a little larger than the other. That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make it twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
You know, Oh, really? Wow. Okay, I see. Cool.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut.
Oh, whoops.
I should find a coin to throw in.
An actual coin.
I wish we could speak backwards. Or what is...
Yes, you know.
Yes, well,
That was fun.
Aw, man, it wore off.
too bad. You made more sense than usual.
You know what? I completely agree with you, Ark, because I can almost guarantee you that none of that was true.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
What is there left to do on the list? Feed the duck. Here, duck.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Wait a minute. That poor kid. I'm taking...
It's our bread.
Excuse me,
Yes?
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
Excuse me,
Yes?
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
Yeah. You know. Wank. Anyway. No, we're not talking about the anchor again.
Excuse me,
Yes?
That is not what I meant to do.
never mind.
Are we done here? We might not be able to come back if we head this way.
I mean, it's just feeding the duck.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah,
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
and we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asks me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
I sure
have to
hope
go,
it's a long story.
Walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
All right. Now we're actually into the meat and potatoes of the game. Just got the chills. Aw, sweet, I just got an achievement.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your sleep, Professor.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was
Sleep
here
well,
first.
Seychell.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I
Man,
can get
everybody's
someone
going to
back
bed.
adventure.
Sleep well, though,
Short on
David.
funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar.
Shoot.
By the
I forgot to let
docks.
one person know.
Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
Alright.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Cute. Hey, there's that person from the trailer.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody
Hey, Cat Brown,
remember
how's
to
it going?
notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Oof.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
Yeah. You know what?
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Wow.
Fine. I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own.
Yeah.
If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old
Damn right.
Raiders better.
Oh, hey, Elaine.
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story. Let's see.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that.
Good suggestion.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
Bye.
Real voodoo going out of... No, no. Oh, no.
Going out of business? This place is an institution. This place has kind of gone downhill. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Wally's Maps and more. Nice.
They're having a half-off sale. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
I see.
Obstacles. Got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Of course we have to check out the alley. Yep, hasn't changed a bit.
It seems to be stuck closed.
It always is, except when it isn't. Odd. It's almost like it opens...
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
You know it.
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic! You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time. And I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors?
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
Yeah, well, last time you got arrested for picking flowers, so it doesn't seem like the crime... it doesn't seem like the law is really paying too much attention to what's going on.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
I need a magnifying glass.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm
sleep
completely
well,
out of
Ark.
inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
I'll see you around, Dark. Sleep well. Oh yeah, no, it's just Stan. I mean, Stan's the man.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan.
Well, I would.
But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Fair enough.
See you later.
Yep.
Wait, I saw a thing.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp. Without the clean...
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Hey, baby.
Welcome to my shop.
Hiya. These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Okay.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
Huh.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Valid point. Alright, well, we have a serial number to get. And I hear Wally.
The sign says, at Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Okay, well.
Oh, yeah. That clock has been broken for decades now.
Yeah, thought so. Okay, I guess we'll go say hi to, LeChuck. LeShip.
Clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud satisfaction of a sparkling plank.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you got a mop. Job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith. John Smith. Andrew LeChuck.
Andrew LeChuck. No relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Yeah, well, you know. Grog?
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship. No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Good to know. Oh, jeez. What did I open? Oh. Fair.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Oh, fair. Although it does sound like Wally's back. So, good.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island?
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations,
Yeah.
people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Well, good.
Bye. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says Maps and More on the edge.
Thanks.
Alright, sounds like a magnifying glass to me. Oh boy.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret, too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait. Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island, knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Should we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Yeah? Hi, what's up? Yeah? Wanna come cuddle? I can do this with one hand. No? Okay. Well, I know what you want, but I am kind of in the middle of something at the moment. And if it's the other thing, in about 20 minutes. Yes. Okay. Let's go take a look at that lock.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! How's your day going?
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Okay.
This is the number for the jail cell lock.
You look like you're having a good time.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword.
Okay.
Hi there.
Hello. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Thank you.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'm gonna unlock his cell anyway.
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
It's fair. Well, I guess I should head up this way since it's the only way I haven't gone in Melee Town.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
It's the Sword Master!
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Anything but your cooking.
Low-hanging fruit, but it works.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
You should never have given up being Swordmaster.
Who says I did?
Oh, sorry, I just assumed. Governor seems like a full-time job.
It is, but there's room for overlap if you're creative about it. I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
I've got my own project cooking.
Of course you do. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Elaine says Captain Madison is hurting her scurvy project.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest.
Yeah.
Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Okay.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh. It's thicker than I would have imagined.
What was it? Ship-to-ship combat strategies. Fair.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. Warning, do not try these tricks at home. I always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Yeah, the sea monkey did kind of explode. Ah, here we go, the map. Okay, so we got shipyard, the forest. Okay. Access to all of Melee Town, including the dock. We're not going to meet Hook. We're not going to meet Hook's Island. Or, over here, apparently. Can I at least run over here?
I remember when this place used to be wall-to-wall with sword training gyms. Now there's nothing but trees. Progress.
More like destruction of progress.
It's worse than I imagined.
Ah, yes. I sure do want to go to Tan's. Strange mass.
It's a dried up old sea sponge. It's bone dry. I guess Stan hasn't washed a ship in a while. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships.
It's true. The lights were amazing.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled with one of Stan's used ships. I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Wasn't I just saying something along those lines?
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Alright, so we got a sponge. Let's go to the forest.
Warning, the dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
Understandable.
Museum of Pirate Lore. Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think once upon a time I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Paul F. Tompkins. Who? Guybrush? No. Guybrush is not Paul F. Tompkins. This is like the one voice actor I actually know.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore, and if you have any questions, just ask.
No, Guybrush is voiced by Dominic Armada? Dominic Armada? I've always struggled with his last name, to be quite honest.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Understandable.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the Dread Pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
That I can confirm.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
You're plastic and suggestible.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found, tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note, left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Okay, I'd like to point out, he has a peg leg, but he has 2 legs. Guys.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the Pirate of 1,000 Faces. Supposedly, it
He's
had
not a very
voodoo
good
powers
fanboy
that
if he's got all the
disguise him.
facts wrong.
I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
I'm sure this parrot food will be necessary at some point. Can I go into here? I can.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth. Purple flowers. These must be lavender, or monkshood, or cyclamen. Ah. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's go back to High Street, see if we can get a map from Wally. I'm sure... oh, it's Low Street.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean, well...
You know, good point.
Never mind. Bye.
Let's see.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your unrecognized genius. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Wait. All I need is a pole. I can attach this stuffed animal to the end and bam, moth. Okay, those are long-term goals. Can't I just pick up a stick of sufficient size from, like, the first room of the forest?
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Yep. Okay.
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife. Very sharp indeed.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
Good point.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Okay, so I need some water for the cracker mix.
Not for me. Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle. A crystal. This isn't that kind of game. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Valid. Absolutely. Hydrate or dehydrate?
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah. How could you not be? I mean, ask me about Loom.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Well, Chuck's looking for it, so it's gotta be at least a little bit real.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Aww.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
You know what? That's a good point. It is entirely possible that LeChuck is also following just a rumor without any substantial, without any substance behind it.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cobb.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not. I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
Nah, he doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. Gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataract.
Huh. You've been at this post a long time.
Yep. My eyesight isn't what it once was, but my hearing is still as sharp as the governor's sword.
And that's helpful for being a lookout?
Yeah, there's hardly ever anything to see anyway. The job is mostly about greeting people. Welcome to Melee Island.
Thanks. Ever think about retiring?
Sure, sounds great. I'll get a little place where I can sit by the fire and watch the ocean.
Say.
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Aww.
Say.
You'll have to excuse me. I think I see something on the horizon.
Meat Hook's museum is gone. So is the cable to his island. It's just as well, given the worldwide rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle shortage.
Yeah, just as well. Oh my god. I see most people have gone over to Swank's channel. Honestly, can't blame him. Swank's good.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Okay, what you got? How do I get a mop? Okay. Look for somewhere that would need a lot of cleanup.
Hey, kid!
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case.
Oh, you know what? I haven't gone into one room.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
She's good. No pieces missing.
Kids yet?
Hey, there's a mop.
Easy there, Tiger. I'm still in my juvenile phase myself. That's what Elaine says, anyway.
Well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Ah, you know what? That's what I need a map for. In the forest. There we go. I just had to get Guybrush to realize it.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. think someone tried to secure a boat with this.
Seems useful.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Yeah, because yeah, the first game. Yuck, indeed.
Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Active little guys, aren't they?
Okay. You know what? I'll try.
Stay away from my mom.
Yeah, that's fair. You kind of gotta keep an eye on Guybrush when he's around. Okay, so Wally. I know what I need a map for now.
Hey, Wally. I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Okay.
Bye.
Ah, yes. Sweet. Okay, let's go back over into the scum bar. Wait. This guy's new.
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Well, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it.
So I've heard.
I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Okay. So, we're gonna go over here, talk to Carla, see what was on the menu that night. Of course.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Okay.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. Edgy.
Let's see. Big book of treasure maps. At the end of the plank, ship-to-ship combat. Ingredients!
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Alright. I'll pay for it.
Pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Well, it has ingredients. Barbie LaFay.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
I should have just gone to the docks. It was a shorter walk, though.
How's it going with that nightmare customer guy?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Okay, thanks. Well, it's definitely a mop. Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Wait a minute.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
Well.
Yarr.
Yeah, okay. Words alone are not enough. Let's go ahead and head up to the museum.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter, written by Elaine Marley, while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Can I shove you in the toilet? Alright, anyway. Let's see. I have Cracker Mix. Untangle.
It's hopeless.
Okay. I have String. Squeezed Stuffed Animal. Sponge. Okay, these two items are used, although this one may still have a use. This one seems like a filler item. No.
I don't need to update this by hand.
Hmm. Okay. Well, we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I need to take a break, at the very least. You know, refill water, use the restroom, feed the boy. I guess I will just leave you with the Melee Island music. And I'll be back in a bit. Alright. I say let's get back to the game. I think I'll go for maybe another hour. And then I'll put it down right over to, I assume Swank is going tonight. I just want to confirm real quick. That is indeed the case. So it was a Maple mystery, but... yeah. Okay, let's just come over here so I can... yeah. It's clearly at the governor's mansion. That one's not too hard to figure out. Oh, the apology frog.
I can tell you no more. If
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Thank you. I promise I did not just go look something up. Wait. I did unmute. Okay, yeah, I did. Carla. Frog.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Okay. Dear Carla. I mean, yeah.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I know you're really nicer than people say you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
I sure hope Guybrush does better in the future.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Ah.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
God. Alright. To whom it may concern.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology.
Let's try that one.
You scare the heck out of me. This is for you.
You scare the heck out of me.
What's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Okay, okay. I'm making progress. Dear Carla.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness. And I always tell people how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Come on.
This is for you.
I'll figure it out. There are only so many combinations.
This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. Even though it wasn't really my fault.
Yep. Perfect apology.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, not really your fault. This isn't an apology. It's an excuse. I reject your frog.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay. Dear Carla. Sorry
for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness. And everybody says how nice you are. Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. This is for you.
Dear Carla.
Oh, hey, Getz.
This is
I'm
a nice sentiment.
doing pretty good. How about
Only
you?
Personal thing you got right in here is my name. I reject your frog.
Oh man, you're totally right. That's what she's truly upset about. No. My best guess is that she's actually upset about being abandoned on Monkey Island. Cause technically, Guybrush never fucking apologized about that. Unless he did it in the 5th game, in which case I could be wrong. But I wouldn't say what happened in Monkey Island 4 would really be considered an apology. Well, okay. He did get them cushy government jobs. I don't know. I need another hint on the fucking frog. Okay. The apology you wrote wasn't good enough for Carla. You have to do better job personalizing it. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Well. Yeah, let's just run down to the docks real quick.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's hard on softness.
Hard and softness, okay.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Okay.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I admire that you are hard on softness.
Oh, shoot.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
It is Portobello, right?
Honoring Melee Island's 27th Governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello.
Perfect. That's 2 things I know about her. Take my frog.
This is for you.
Dear Carla.
Good point. I should add subtitles.
I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book, and I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Sorry. That honestly should have been one of the first things I did, but, you know. My apologies. Let's see. Oh, you know, it's probably in text and language. Text and speech. There we go. Can I borrow ingredient?
Borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
I will take this to the chef. Once he's done, I will bring it right back. That's the deal. Oh. Okay.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Okay.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Understandable. Okay.
He'll never complain again.
It's the cook's old mop.
Ingredients.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Oh, shoot. Okay, never mind. We're good. Okay. Let's see.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
Oh, jeez. I keep clicking out of the window.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Coming along.
It's the
nicely.
cook's old mop. Yeah,
Really?
it's
A
filled with
innovation?
nasty-looking water.
Oops. Oh, well, probably.
He's having a rough go of things. Oh, wait. Actually, you're using that knife. Can I want that knife. So I can get a shaving.
Ooh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with breads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Okay, now to go use it to whittle some wood.
So much to do.
Excellent. Hey, Wally.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Sure, here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Thank you, Wally. You're the best. I'm sorry. Whee! Okay. Okay, so left up, right up. So left, up. No. Left. Oh, hey, look, it's marked. It's even marked. Okay, cool. Just in case. Oh, wait, I already went the wrong way. Okay. I'm back at the beginning, right? Yes, okay. So, left. Yeah, left up. Okay.
I guess I lost my way.
Okay. Flowers.
I guess I lost my way.
Okay, so plant, mushroom, flower. Okay, so carnivorous plant. Mushroom. Plant. Mushroom. Alright, looking good so far. Mushroom again, and mushroom. Mushroom.
Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Using the wrong tool. Jesus Christ, what happened here? Oh my god, Guybrush.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is for.
Okay. Anyway, Poodle.
I made him up.
Yeah, you did. Congratulations.
I'll take a shortcut back.
Yeah. Yeah, Guybrush is the villain in this case. What the hell? Also, I assume that's from the 5th game. Okay, let's see. I need...
It's good for relieving stress.
Okay. I would like a hint. You don't have any hints to offer. Okay. Actually. Yeah, about that eye patch. Oh, you know what? That's a good question. Keep misclicking. Okay, okay.
The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Hi, so you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
I really just want to push him over.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
I wish violence upon this man. You know what? What if I just feed the parrot?
Doesn't seem interested.
Fair. Okay, what do you have to say now? Yeah. Well. Oh! Wait. Wally has multiple monocles. Yes, I'm going to be making extensive use of the hint system.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
If one monocle is good, two is better.
Damn right. Let's go. All right. I know, wrong game series. Phil and Art confirmed. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Man, I'm getting extensive use out of this locksmith.
Hi there.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This will be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Okay, so I still need to make these into crackers, though. Where can I get some liquid? I feel like... Oh, wait. I know where I can get some grog.
My ship soon enough. It'll be my ship soon enough.
to right-click. Gotcha.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Oh. You mean I can't just drug the parrot?
Hey, watch it! I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
You're probably not wrong.
This will be excellent.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Hey, it changed from, like, onions and garlic and stuff to leafy greens. Neat. Wait, there's a mug here. No, okay. Well, I know where there's one source of liquid.
It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go use the key so that the hint book will actually give me something useful.
Whoa! That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good. I like things neat. That's folded perfectly. That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Huh. Okay.
Welcome back. Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Hmm.
It's hopeless. It's a single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Yep.
What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
Understandable.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem interested.
As I suspected, I need to do something about this parrot. Mm-hmm. thought the shop was closed.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Makes sense.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
It's a map on a fan. What'll they think of next?
Okay. I don't think my answer is in here. Excuse me, Voodoo Lady. Is this the year you finally tell me your name?
Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
Yeah. It is Corina.
Oh, okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
That is true of many things.
Yeah, no kidding. I was not actually expecting an actual answer to that question.
I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast. Supplies are limited.
I know, I've already walked away with 2 of them.
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain.
Not very practical.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna try the thing that I'm thinking. And then... Here... Okay.
It doesn't seem interested.
Oh, wait. I know where there are some already prepared crackers. Excuse me, would you be interested in a box of cracker?
Hi there.
Hiya.
Hi. Would you be interested in this box?
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Thank you. Problem solved. Polly want a cracker? Yeah.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Okay, so now I need to go back to Low Street so I can get the eye patch fixed up.
Can you fix this?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles. Then I will recharge your eye patch.
What?
Bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
Alright, see what I can do.
Okay. Okay, I've got the mop. Honestly, right here sounds like a wonderful place to stop because I am honestly legitimately getting a little bit tired. Alright, so I'm gonna send y'all over to Lord Swank because that's where I want to go anyway. Thank you everybody so much for joining me. I hope you all have a wonderful day, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. And, yeah. Have a good one. Bye-bye. You know, when, oh, jeez. Okay, well. I can't figure out how raids work. It's fine. I'll figure it out one of these days. Alright, goodbye for real.